Good day, folks. You have to see this. I have stumbled across something magic here. I discovered this little tool that you can use, certainly we can use now to refine our processes in terms of bringing the data into SAMS, but it's basically almost like a data verification tool, a bit like the verification, a bit like the integrity checker in front office, and it's certainly given me a few ideas here. But so basically I can come in here and select a database. So I point the database, same as you put the pathway into your Lyrics Extra in order to extract the data. Well, we've been doing it for you at this point, but once the process is refined and we know it's working everywhere, you'll be able to extract the data constantly, and we'll have to. That's the idea. As SAMS becomes, in a sense, our department module, you can produce all your department related stuff from that by just exporting constantly to from front office, which is just magic because we can concentrate on all the nice things again. Then so you do that, you browse to that source, and I mean I could come in here and take any school's data and plug it in here and do that. And like I said, in fact, we'll be using this tool. Carl hasn't even seen this. He's gone to bed already. And I've discovered it now, so he'll be waiting to see it in the morning along with you guys. I know he's going to be excited about it. So I choose this. I choose my year. I choose term 1, and I say select. And then it'll pick up the school and all the rest of it. And then I can go to this button at the top here, and I say midterm validation because it's there's no marks or anything been entered yet. Otherwise, you would click final validation. If I click that, it actually tells you, please note, as it's not the end of term, we recommend you run midterm validations before submitting. Do you wish to continue running final validations? At this point, we say no because, as I say, we're going to do midterm validations. So I tick midterm validations. Yeah, we'll give it. Let's say the 24th because that's when the day of the SNAP survey is. And I say accept, and it runs through its jobby. And alright, so it tells you your records, your school's allocated to the district, Westville. Okay, and we say done. And so look, I mean, alright, so if I click on registration, for instance, it tells me exactly how many the actual subject registrations. Alright, let's take, for instance, grade 10, the expected subject registrations, and there are 22 learners who appear to have less than the required amount of subjects. Now check this out. I click on this and it lists these exact learners. It actually dives into it, drills down, so to speak. And I mean, if I counted these extras, grade 10, you see there was 22. If I counted them, which I've done already, obviously, you would see that there are 22, and then it lists the grade 11s. Now, let's take this first learner, for example. Oops, I went a bit far there. So we take this first learner, we check the admin number, and I quickly jump into front office, and I actually go to academics and do a search on that particular learner, and lo and behold, they do only have 4 subjects. So you can see the data is correlating beautifully. And incidentally, folks, if that database is going to go off to SAMS, well, you can see that it's a matter of data entry versus not a problem of data transfer, really. I just thought I'd like to let you know that and see all these things that we're discovering, and we're applying the way forward. We're learning immensely, just as much as you guys are. Crash course and everything, but we're so psyched, we're so excited. You know, like little things like you can click on the attendance and it shows you, right, those have been captured. So it's a validation thing to tell you where you still need to sort of brush up. Look, in the 10-day stats there's a bit of red around the place, but in the 10-day stats, they're not going to be pulling everything. So at this point, you know, at this point, they will, you know, they're only looking for certain fields and certain data information. But ultimately, in the long run, you know, if you get all of these little buttons piping up green, then, you know, we're 100% in the right place. Added to which, you know, like, it actually helps because I know, like, some people, for instance, don't capture staff attendance on front office. Well, you know, it's a good opportunity to start doing it. And the more of you doing it, the more ideas you put into the whole front office community, the more, you know, the system grows with the different inputs. Because, you know, obviously people have different styles of management in their school. Well, you know, this is the whole point of front office, is to build that flexibility and allow for various types of management styles. Right, folks, as always, there's more to come. Bye.